Hello everyone and welcome to Captain's Video Blog. We are Friday, June the 10th, 2016. Actually, we're Saturday morning. It's 8:30. So yeah, I slept a little on the couch because I don't know. I kind of had to keep the dog from scratching on my parents' bedroom door. So yeah, guess the only way to do that was distracting him through sleeping on the couch. Uh, so uh, I didn't go to Montpellier yesterday because I couldn't catch the bus. Yeah, I tried to wake up pretty early, but if I had uh, if I had gotten up at the time I had woken up, I means that I would have slept like maybe 30 minutes. Um, I mean, that I slept a bit more, way longer. Slept like 45 minutes tops. So yeah. Um, what 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 can I tell you? After that, I decided that if I can go to Montpellier, at least I would call to see if I can give the papers and if that's still possible. Turns out that I still can do it. I have to make them have the papers by the 22nd, uh, which I guess will be okay. Um, I will go to Montpellier on Monday, though, to already give some papers. Uh, if I manage to catch a train, but I wouldn't I wouldn't bet on me not being able to catch a train at any rate. So there was the thing for the judo, the barbecue, and I gotta say that uh, it was pretty underwhelming. And to be fair, the last barbecue that I remember as kind of anticipating it with fondness was 2012, 2013. Because after that, most of the people I really had, um, you know, um, a good feeling with, people that I can call my friends, pretty much all stopped judo because they weren't here anymore or whatever stuff would keep them from doing it. And now there are a lot of tensions among the younger people, and with our our trainer retiring, at least for the next, I would say, couple of years, because of he's getting surgery on his hip. um, I don't know. I don't think that it's gonna last for very long without him, because he he was kind of how could I say that? But he had this kind of persona, of being the leader. He was. We had a style of training, and he implemented that. And now, apparently, the person that's gonna take his place is the father of a very renowned French judoka. Except that we all know how he trains the people in his club, and that's not gonna be fun. Like he already banned people for 2 weeks because they didn't perform well during an official competition. So that's not the kind of judo that I want to practice. I mean, I still want to have my black belt. That's not a goal that I've abandoned. But I kind of wish that I could still have fun. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna do, how it's gonna go next year. So anyway, yeah, it was underwhelming, the judo barbecue. First because there was lots of rain, lots of wind, so we ate inside, as most years, some people would say. Um, and yeah, not everyone were friends with everyone, and I since I didn't go to a single judo practice the whole year, um, I wouldn't have known how to speak to most people. Alright, what the fuck? I didn't see that. They're showing a kind of a replay of the highlights of yesterday's Euro opener between France and Romania. I watched that on my phone. I kind of, I wanted to watch the game, but I didn't want to look too much like an asshole for hearing the commentary and basically the crowd. So I missed probably the biggest part of the match besides the game, because it was a pretty underwhelming game. Like collectively, France kind of scares me. Like not in a good way. Not in a haha they're going to be so dominant. It's not even funny. No, 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 no. They lack a lot of things um, to make France a strong contender. Maybe it's the pressure, performing in front of your country and with the context of this Euro. I wouldn't blame them, but Dimitri Payet, uh, he can apparently manage the pressure pretty well because he was uh, above everyone. Like there was no doubt about that. And I mean his statistics show speak for themselves. One assist, one goal. What do you want? So yeah, I was saying yo, what the fuck, pretty much because when Payet scored, um, Giroud pushed him onto the ground and was like, what the fuck, Olivier Giroud? Um, yeah, that was weird. I don't like the chances of France if they play like that the whole tournament, because Switzerland, who starts the tournament against Albania this afternoon, could be a very strong contender for the first place in the group if they play it right. Oh, apparently it's in Montpellier. Oh shit! I could have gone to that match. But yeah. What else did you say? Oh, there are a lot of big lizards. I don't know if those are even lizards. They are reptilians for sure, but maybe they could be geckos. But they're pretty huge, and that's not usual here. Like it would be more usual in a place like Texas, but not here. And that's kind of scary. um, what can I tell you, really? I don't know if I talked about the fact that we are on the week of D-Day. Like D-Day was on Monday. The celebration of D-Day was on Monday, and it's pretty weird because D-Day falls on my dad's mother's birthday. It's kind of complicated. Like I don't want to talk about my dad's mother as my grandmother because I never knew her. So yeah, and she was born in a town that was probably, you know, where the Nazis were patrolling because the Allies had leaked the information that they would storm the beaches not in Normandy as they did, but in the north of France. And well, my dad's mother was born there. So yeah, but D-Day is very important. Like, it's not a day that we celebrate as well. The war wasn't won there, you know. You could argue that it was the start of the end of the war, but you could also argue that the storming, the you know the operation, I don't remember the name, that was in Provence in the south of France earlier in 1944, could have been a head start. Um, yeah, and on the other side, the Red Army had been well, making their way through Eastern Europe pretty violently, like pretty savagely, but pretty efficiently too. Like they were the first to reach Berlin, um, despite the the photo over the, I think it was the nice river or the Odern River. So yeah, you know the photo where a Soviet soldier and an American soldier shook hands, like, oh, that's good, but that's really staged. So yeah. Um. Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep a little bit more because even there that I slept, I only slept for like an hour and a half, and that's been like most of my sleeping time on the past couple of days, last maybe 3 days even, has been around 2-3 hours. So I'm gonna correct that. Still haven't made any progress on the subtitles. Oh shit. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.